Now, the TRU Wolfpack player profile.
For fourth-year center Diane Schuetze, posting up is not the only challenge she faces on the court. For the last 10 years, the 6'3" center has been dealing with diabetes.
My pancreas doesn't work anymore, and it basically never will be. It's life. And so I control it with testing my blood sugars every day and taking insulin. You can either do it with injections or like a pump, and I'm on the insulin pump now. I have been for 4 years now.
The 21-year-old Schuetze was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes in grade 7. She wears a pump all day except when she's playing. She has to be extra careful to ensure she's at peak performance.
I have to make sure I watch my numbers before I play, after I play, and during, just to make sure, because if they're not in the right areas, like what they're supposed to be, then I don't perform as well, and I can tell, and so it really throws me off.
Schuetze is using her diabetes to connect with the Kamloops community.
When I first came here, not very many people knew that I was diabetic. My coach didn't really know either, and it was probably a good thing I told him. And then after becoming more familiar with the community, they started asking me and told me to come down and visit and do all the things and talk to kids. And I've had a few people come up here and watch games that are diabetic as well, and they really, like, I've gone to the Hero Walk, and yeah, it's great.
The Vernon native has had some unique life experiences, living on a sailboat of all places for a short while.
My dad has always wanted to sail, and so he thought it would be a great opportunity for us. So he would leave earlier in November than us and go down. And the first year he went down and checked out a whole bunch of sailboats, and he picked one out. And then a few weeks after that, my mom and my brother and we flew down to Trinidad and met up with him and lived on a sailboat for the next 4 months, basically. We would sail throughout the Caribbean, so our boat was based in Trinidad, and we would go up the West Indies Islands, and then we also went along the Venezuela coastline. And then on our third year, we basically chose our favorite places that we wanted to go because it was our last year.
Boating in the Caribbean made for a fun adventure for Schuetze and her brother, who were both homeschooled at sea.
We would probably do about an hour a day kind of thing. My mom would do math, grammar, all that kind of stuff, and then do our PE by swimming around the sailboat every once in a while, going for hikes and checking out old historic sites and the islands and all that. So we learned a lot of stuff.